Hello, so today we're going to be attempting an Overwatch VOD review. We're going to be reviewing some gameplay. It might get uploaded to my YouTube if it comes out well, if the audio is good, but my mic's a little broken, so it could be utter garbage. We'll see, but nonetheless, we're going to be reviewing a Mercy player. It's a match on Dorado that we're going to be watching and seeing what goes down, what they could be doing better, what things they do well on the Mercy. Before the match starts, I want to talk about the team comps a little bit because that is important to kind of determine how we're going to be playing this match. And in this composition, what I noticed immediately is that the red team, watching the red team's Mercy, by the way, that the DPS picks are Sombra and Symmetra. And in a Mercy comp, or when you're playing a Mercy, the Mercy's main priority is going to be supporting and pocketing the DPS picks. That's kind of her role in the team comp. And in this composition, there isn't really like a DPS who will need the pocket a lot. Like, certainly she's still going to be pocketing DPS because that's the goal, but the Symmetra is not really a benefitor as much from the Mercy pocket. And the Sombra is going to be in the back line trying to look for hacks and being more mobile. So it's not really a character Mercy can stay with well. So in terms of this composition, it's just like you're going to have to... I'm going to be looking for a lot of decision making on where you're putting your beam, which DPS is kind of getting the focus when, as there's no clear pocket target. I'd imagine you're going to be with Symmetra mostly. I'm going to be looking for a consistent theme of damage boosting Symmetra, helping her kind of create space on the flanks of this map and to kind of help gain map control. But there's no real clear pocket target like an Ashe or a Hanzo who really wants it. So in this case, I'm going to just be watching your decision making to see which hero you're staying with. In terms of your win conditions, just talk about that briefly, is you are playing a Sombra. So we're going to be analyzing heavily the EMP plays, and I'm not going to be focusing on what the Sombra is doing, but in terms of how you're helping with the EMP follow-up, certainly a lot of that will be through who you're damage boosting. If you're all comboing and all, like maybe it's an EMP bomb, then you don't have so much responsibility there. But if it is, if there's no bomb, or if there's a SIG ult follow-up, then we're going to be checking to see if you're damage boosting the right targets to help confirm kills off an EMP. As well as damage boosting your coalescence can be strong. So those are the things we're looking for in this match. I'm going to switch to the Mercy. POV for the start. Right off the bat. Alright, so you're already with the Symmetra, which is good. The high ground. I like that you don't immediately go through, which is actually good because you're able to keep the beam on her. So you're like safe if there was someone up there. But I think you should actually TP with, like, here I would go with the Symmetra.
I'm taking care of you.
In a comp here where you have a Moira, she's going to be doing all the healing. Like, these characters are fine without you. Your Sombra is doing whatever, but this character, oh, she's already not fine without you. I mean, she's kind of just getting destroyed here because she got slept, but here, we'll back it up. This is a good learning moment.
Attackers incoming. Stop.
Let's see. She comes up. What's going on? Oh, so she's just owning. Yeah. Yes, so she gets slept, but she definitely could have gotten this kill had you been with her. So like the theme here, it's not like a huge mistake, but like here you're not really having much effect on the game. Like the damage boosting Sig for a moment, which could have like getting Sig out faster is important, and there are times where damage boosting him can be effective, but to like win your games and to have like the most effect on Mercy, like pocketing this Symmetra to secure these kills would have been great. And now I think we're gonna see your team get heavily punished for not. Like, look, yeah, like their DPS is just owning this. This is a really good learning point. Their DPS is just owned control of this side of the map. I mean, you got the health pack hacked, but that's not so much going to matter because their DPS 2-4'd your DPS. And it wasn't entirely because you didn't help them. they were also making mistakes, but like if you were on that Symmetra as Mercy, then you could have helped control that side of the map. And now, man, look at the situation you've put yourself in. I'll back it up 20 seconds. I'm going slow, but there's a lot to learn here. We already saw this. There's no way to do it on consoles like rewinds, so I can only rewind or forward in 20-second increments. So again, this is not. But look, both the DPS die. And look, like you want to res these characters, right? Right here. And you can't see them, but there's a Genji which backs you off. But also, look, now there's a Doom dropping and a Lucio on that side of the map. Now you're like pistoling. Like your team's in trouble here. You should be running. Oh, but your Sig gets a huge kill. They're actually winning this, even though you should. Now Sombra's back. Ooh. This is a tough spot for you to die. I would want you to put the pistol away and try and live. If that is possible. I know it's hard, but like these guys, like, because now your team's ready to go. Like you actually won this fight because their DPS came in and hinted and fed, but now you're in spawn, so it's like hard for your team to fully. And your Sig's taking up a lot of space here, but doing a good job. But it's not. It's like hard now that you're back. This fight's definitely winnable. All right, here, this is a mistake. Like look at where your team is. I'm gonna back out. Like, and look, there's even a Doom here. This is a super dangerous spot for you to be. And I imagine you're not gonna get punished just because this is a lower rated game. But if the enemy knows what they're doing, you currently are, the reason this is bad is you're in the most aggressive spot of all your teammates and in the open. Like, look, if these heroes, like all of these heroes have sights on you. Let's swap to their POV. Because Ana just sees a free Mercy. This Genji also sees a free Mercy. Lucio's in, but if this Doom has you in his screen, look, you should be dead. Oh, and he just misses it. So you're just like, I'll go back. You fly in. Like, I hate this. But your GA is so, like, you need to cancel it because you fly to a spot where you just can't be. Another quick tip I notice here is, as I watch you VOD, I already know there's a Tracer. Look. Oh, she just blinked out, but she was right here 2 seconds ago. I heard the blinks, and you didn't turn and consider or hear it, and that's an audio cue you need to be hearing for, because if she's paying attention. Like, luckily, she's half and low in resources and running. But if she had blinks and health, then she could just kill you here because you didn't hear her. So, like, you need to be listening for that, too. And so, see, you identify well that you need to help the Symmetra. And, like, should be the whole match, just staying with her and giving her the heal and the damage boost. But you fly way too deep. Like, you expose yourself in a way that you should. Like, it's more important to stay safe than it is to help someone who has made themselves an unspot. Yeah.